So here's the big question that Arsenal fans don't want to hear. What if Mikel Arteta never wins the Premier League with Arsenal? Yes, he's transformed the club. Yes, the football looks better, but when you peel back the layers, there are cracks, deep cracks, that might stop him from ever lifting that trophy. Let's break down exactly why. First off, let's talk about experience, or the lack of it. Arteta came straight from Pep Guardiola's sidekick to Arsenal manager. That's like skipping university and applying directly for a CEO job. He's learned quickly, sure, but title races aren't classrooms. They're battlefields. And when Arsenal led the Premier League for more than 200 days in 2023, they folded at the crucial moment. Last season, same story. It's not that Arteta is bad. It's that he hasn't proven he can outlast the very best when the lights are brightest. Arteta loves his structure. Inverted fullbacks, high pressing, positional play. It's Guardiola 101. But here's the problem. When teams figure Arsenal out, there's rarely a plan B. City can switch gears. Klopp can go long ball and chaos. Ferguson back in the day could flip tactics mid-match. Arteta? He sticks to the script, even when the script is failing. And in a 38-game marathon, that stubbornness costs points. Arsenal's first 11 is strong, but let's be real. Arteta has a bad habit of overplaying his stars. Saka plays until he's limping. Rice and Odegaard get run into the ground. And when the backups are called upon, they look rusty because they haven't been trusted enough throughout the season. This is the exact opposite of Pep Guardiola, who rotates like it's an art form. City don't fall apart when a star gets injured. Arsenal, on the other hand, look like they've lost the engine. But maybe the biggest issue, mentality. Champions are ruthless. City walk into April and May expecting to win. Arsenal, they hope to. And that difference matters. Remember those dropped points against West Ham, Southampton, and Liverpool? Or the way they froze in key clashes against City? That's not just tactics, that's a mental block. Until Arteta creates a team that truly believes it belongs at the very top, Arsenal will always come up short when the pressure is at its peak. Great managers make great adjustments in the heat of the moment. Arteta, though, often hesitates. Substitutions come too late, tactical switches rarely happen, and Arsenal end up trying the same thing over and over, even when it clearly isn't working. In football, sometimes the smartest thing is to abandon the plan. But Arteta hasn't shown he can do that consistently. Arsenal's young core is exciting. Saka, Martinelli, Saliba, Odegaard, they're the future. But youth comes with inconsistency. Young players ride waves of form. They shine when momentum is good. But when the tide turns, they don't always have the scars or experience to drag the team through tough spells. City lean on battle-hardened winners like De Bruyne and Walker. Arsenal, they're still learning how to win. And we can't ignore the elephant in the room, Pep Guardiola. Arteta isn't just chasing a Premier League title, he's chasing the most dominant manager in Premier League history. Until Pep leaves City, Arteta's Arsenal might always be second best. Arsenal's owners have backed Arteta more than in the past, but let's not pretend they're operating like City's Abu Dhabi-backed machine. Arsenal still hesitate to smash wage structures or buy two world-class players in one position. To win the league today, you need ruthless squad building. Arsenal aren't quite there yet. And here's another brutal truth. Arsenal often don't show up in the biggest games. Against Manchester City, they've been bullied time and time again. Against Liverpool, their pressing and intensity usually overwhelms Arteta's system. Even against Manchester United, who aren't even at their peak, Arsenal have struggled to stamp authority consistently. Champions are defined by how they perform against their rivals. If you can't beat the best, you don't deserve to be the best. And until Arsenal start taking points consistently from those direct competitors, a league title will remain out of reach. So here's the truth. Arteta has rebuilt Arsenal from the ground up. No one can deny that. But winning the Premier League isn't about progress, it's about perfection. And right now, Arteta's inexperience, his rigid system, poor rotation, mental fragility, struggles in big games, and Pep's looming shadow could mean Arsenal's ceiling under him is always close, but not quite. The question is, will Arteta evolve into the kind of manager who can break through those barriers, or will Arsenal remain the nearly men of English football?